Why is it that saving your first $1,000 feels like an absolute mountain, but making your next $10,000 feels like a walk in the park? If you are struggling right now to get that first grand into your bank account, I want you to take a deep breath because you are not bad with money, and you are not lazy. You are simply fighting the hardest psychological and mathematical battle in the entire world of personal finance. Today, we are breaking down exactly why that first $1,000 is a complete nightmare to save, the invisible traps keeping your account at zero, and the precise mechanical shifts you need to make to cross that finish line. To understand why this is so brutal, we have to look at the law of momentum. Think about a massive freight train. When that train is sitting dead still on the tracks, it takes an astronomical amount of energy just to get the wheels to turn an inch. But once that train is moving 60 miles an hour, it can crash through a brick wall and keep rolling without losing speed. Right now, your financial life is that stationary train. You have no habits built, no compound interest working for you, and your lifestyle is fully optimized to spend exactly what you bring in. Every single dollar you try to pull away from your current life feels like you are ripping away a piece of your daily comfort. Let's talk about the first massive hurdle, the friction of zero. When you have $0 saved, your mindset is completely reactive. Every single minor inconvenience, a flat tire, a dental cleaning, a friend's birthday dinner, is an absolute financial emergency. Because you don't have a buffer, you are constantly forced to borrow from your future self just to survive the present. You take one step forward, save $50 on payday, and then Tuesday hits, your car makes a weird noise, and that $50 is instantly gone. This creates a toxic psychological loop where you start to believe that saving money is completely impossible for someone in your position. But the biggest reason that first $1,000 is a nightmare isn't the math. It's the complete lack of a visual feedback loop. Human beings are wired for instant gratification. When you work hard for 2 weeks, sacrifice eating out, skip the morning coffees, and look at your bank account to see $42 sitting there, your brain throws a massive error code. It says, "Wait a minute, we suffered for 2 weeks straight, skipped all the fun, and all we got was this tiny, insignificant amount of money." Your brain concludes that the sacrifice is vastly outweighing the reward, so you give up and spend the $42 on something that gives you a quick dopamine hit. What you don't see is that saving money is an exponential game, but the beginning looks completely flat. If you double a penny every day, for the first 20 days, it looks like absolutely nothing. You have pennies, then nickels, then a few dollars. It's only on the final days that it turns into millions. When you are saving your first $1,000, you are operating in the flat zone. You are doing 100% of the heavy lifting, and your money is doing 0% of the work. You don't have compound interest helping you out. You don't have dividends rolling in. It is pure, unadulterated manual labor. Think about it this way. If you have $100,000 invested and the market goes up by a completely standard 10%, you just made $10,000 while you were sleeping. You didn't have to skip a meal. You didn't have to work overtime. You didn't have to say no to your friends. The money did the work. But when you are trying to get to $1,000, you have to physically sweat for every single digit. You have to look at choices that actively hurt your social life or your comfort level and say no. Then there is the massive problem of lifestyle gravity. The modern world is explicitly designed by genius marketers to extract every single dollar from your pocket the moment you receive it. Subscription models, one-click ordering, targeted social media ads, they are all optimized to ensure your expenses perfectly expand to meet your income. To break away from that gravity and keep your first $1,000 requires an incredible escape velocity. You have to actively fight against the societal norm of consuming everything you earn. So how do we actually break the cycle? How do we bypass the brain's defense mechanisms and actually get that 4-digit number to stick in your account? The very first thing you need to do is remove human willpower from the equation entirely. Willpower is a finite resource. If you have a stressful day at work, your willpower drains to zero. If you walk past a restaurant smelling amazing when you're hungry, your willpower drains. If you rely on your ability to look at your checking account at the end of the month and manually move whatever is left into savings, you will fail every single time. There will never be anything left. You have to automate the friction. Set up an automatic transfer with your bank so that the exact hour your paycheck hits your account, 5% or 10% is immediately swept away into a completely separate savings account before you ever have the chance to see it, touch it, or think about it. If you never see the money in your main checking account, your brain structurally adapts to living on the remaining 90%. You subconsciously adjust your food budget, your entertainment, and your shopping because the digital reality of your account forces you to. The second step is to hide the money from yourself. Do not keep your emergency savings at the exact same bank where you have your everyday debit card. If you can open your mobile app to check your balance and see your savings sitting right there below your checking account, it is highly vulnerable. The next time you are out shopping or booking a trip, your brain will mentally merge those two balances and say, "Oh, look, we have plenty of money. We can afford this." Open an account at a completely different online bank that doesn't have physical branches in your town. Do not download the app on your phone. Delete the shortcut. Make it so that if you want to pull money out of that account, it takes 3 business days for the transfer to clear. That 3-day buffer is the exact amount of time required for an impulsive emotional spending urge to completely cool off. Now, let's talk about the psychological reframe. You need to stop looking at that first $1,000 as a pile of cash you can't spend and start looking at it as an insurance policy against modern slavery. Because that is exactly what it is. When you have $0, you are entirely at the mercy of your employer, your landlord, your broken car, and your debts. You cannot speak up when you are treated poorly at work because you are one missed paycheck away from eviction. You cannot take a calculated risk on a new career because you have no runway. That first $1,000 is not just currency. It is the physical foundation of your personal freedom. It is the wall that sits between you and chaos. Once you cross that $1,000 threshold, a bizarre psychological shift occurs. You suddenly have skin in the game. You look at that balance, and you feel a profound sense of pride because you remember how much effort, sacrifice, and discipline it took to build it. Protectiveness starts to replace the urge to spend. You will find yourself actively protecting that balance. When you have $0, spending $50 feels like nothing, because what's the difference between 0 and -50? But when you have $1,000, spending $50 hurts because it drops your balance into the triple digits, and you worked way too hard to let that happen. This is the exact moment the train starts moving under its own power. Your identity begins to shift from a consumer to an investor. The habits you built to get to 1,000 unsubscribing from marketing emails, questioning daily expenditures, automating your systems stay with you. Going from $1,000 to $10,000 uses the exact same mechanics, but this time, the friction is gone, the habits are permanent, and the psychological boost of seeing a comma in your bank account carries you forward with massive velocity. Stop waiting for a massive windfall or a giant raise to start your financial life. Start with $5. Start with $10. Build the machine today, automate the process, and break through the hardest barrier you will ever face. You have the tools, you understand the psychology, and the tracks are laid out right in front of you. Get that train moving, build your wall of security, and take total control over your future self. What is the #1 variable or unexpected expense that always seems to wipe out your savings just when you start making progress? Drop your thoughts in the comments section below. Hit that subscribe button to join our financial community, and let's build wealth together.